on. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Telstar Basketball, coming to you live on December 28th, 2023 from the Telstar Gymnasium. Our first game today features the Telstar High School Boys JV team versus the Sacopee Hawks. I'm Wayne Howe, and with me, commentary.
Just showing up.
It's Andy Whitney, Brooks Morton on camera, and Josh Morton keeping us all live and together.
So it's been a little while since I've been here. Have I missed anything?
Yeah, you missed the win.
Yes?
Double win.
Was it a home win?
Yes. Yeah. It was the game against let's see, Waterville. The JVs and the varsity boys both won.
Wow.
So
it's a long trek.
yes. Maybe that's why they both won. I don't know. Oh, pass comes into Winslow. Nice pass from Billings to Winslow.
That was good ball movement there, and I think the Hawks forgot about that guy.
And Barry stole the ball away from number, I think it's 4 there. Parsons to Winslow. To Billings. Winslow drives. He gets called for the travel. And that'll be a foul on Barry, a reach-in foul.
35, wait.
I give you half that one to look at there. So.
All right.
Barry's first foul.
That's
Ball,
Isaiah Nielsen with the shot there for the Hawks.
that ball get tipped out to Parsons, who gets it over to Billings. Winslow. His pass.
Right idea, just pass wasn't there. Steps into that. And those are always, in my opinion, some of the easiest threes to take, right at the top of the key, because you've got good depth perception, and it's just a real consistent spot. It's easy to mark where you're at on the court. Kind of like a free throw in a sense, just a little further back. Ooh.
Billings going to get called for a foul over the back.
Yeah, he fouled him a couple times, I think, on that. Hit a shove, a little push to the lower back, and then hit him on the back of the arm. So this is Brandon Croto. Croto.
Say, yeah.
Now, if I show up on time next time, is there any kind of like speech lessons on pronouncing names that we do? Or?
Well, I went down and asked the assistant coach on some of the names that I wasn't sure of. And that ties up the game.
So that's what a responsible commentator does then?
Yes. Yeah, they don't just show up on the fly, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's a good thing you guys have low standards here, otherwise I wouldn't make it. And the Hawks with the turnover there. Telstar pushing the ball. Ooh. Might have got away with that. An extra step there. It's hard to see up here.
Yeah, the pass to, we still have 2 number 12s, which is kind of confusing because I know that's not.
Telstar in a full court press, trying to pressure the Hawks. They get away with that's a dangerous pass for them to make. They get away with it there. The Rebels have the right idea trying to push it there. They just got to take a little better care of the ball.
And is that going to be the second foul on Billings?
33 white, push.
Yes, it is. So Hunter Winslow will be coming in for Billings, number 34. I think I've been calling a wrong name there. Number 14 is Seth Dupuis. I have been. My apologies, Seth, to your relatives. And
well, hopefully they don't dock your pay for it.
we haven't done any games for a while here. Another pass gets deflected.
Hey, that's quite a few straight turnovers there for the Rebels. You got to take care of the ball.
My recollection, they've only taken the one shot, I think, the layup.
Yes. They're 100% shooting from the floor.
Well, that's the good stat.
The Hawks have got a couple shots off, but they should... Oh.
Rebound Berry.
And there were two Rebels right under the basket there. They just didn't have the right position to get that rebound.
Okay, Parsons out front. Over to Dupuis.
I mean, that's a good shot to take.
Shot by Skinner was no good. But
I'd like to see Skinner kind of take that extra half second and go up straight. He was kind of fading away, and it's a tough shot when you do that. But that's the kind of look that the Rebels are going for.
Pass comes back to Berry.
There you go. Good use of the glass.
You know, I like to see it when he doesn't put the ball on the ground.
Yes, and he kept it up high there too. And that's what you want your big guys to do. Catch the ball, keep it up high.
Three by Proto was no good. Another turnover. Wilson reporting in for the Hawks. Guess that was a good block.
Yeah, you know, the Hawks, that was Nielsen there running the play. They did a little give and go. Just didn't get it done fast enough. And Telstar was able to catch up and get their hand on that shot. Hey. You almost want to just let that one go in that case.
Travel, yep.
But when you give it right back, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Elliot Norton, number 13, is in for the Rebels.
And that's Jackson Pomelo checking in for the Hawks. Going in for number 3.
Carter
Pierce.
Okay, that's the fourth Rebel foul this quarter. One more, and Hawks will be shooting foul shots.
And they go straight to 2 now, right? We determined that last time.
Yeah, you taught me that new rule last time.
It's going to take a while to get used to that.
But it has made the games go faster.
Yeah, I agree. That's...
Norton, number 13 out there. Parsons. DeBerry. Oh, in and out.
Good rebound.
Skinner was right there.
That's good effort on the Rebels. I mean, you like to see that shot go down by Berry, but it didn't. And the Rebels right there to get the rebounds. And
Norton inbound. basket is good, and a foul. Again, I like to see him when he's in the close like that, not to take that dribble and take the chance of getting the ball knocked away.
He did a good job going up strong, though, so those are the shots the Rebels are looking for.
And the foul shot's good. Number 22.
This will be Brandon Croto. Oh, no, we've got 35. Gage Wilson going in for number 50, Brandon Croto. Rebels still in a full court press here. Looks like a zone press. Hawks do a good job breaking that.
Wow. Well, there's the 5th foul.
Yep.
With 2 minutes and 12 seconds left this first quarter.
The Hawks, they've got a few good shots off. They just haven't gone down for them. So, as a biased Rebels fan, I won't complain about that. But
Fouls on Norton, his first. They've only got 4 up there for the team, but isn't that the 5th one?
I think so. This is number 4, Cooper Berkowitz at the line for the Hawks. Missed the first one. And makes the second one. That's a good look. Nice rebound.
Barry gets the rebound.
That was a good look by Parsons, and Barry right there to get the rebound.
Barry comes up with that ball.
Oh, don't give it back.
I'm going to say, I don't like his passes on the, like the kind of a football shovel pass or something.
Yeah, the Rebels got away with it there. That's the kind of the danger of those one-handed passes. Which, you see the defender last second, you've only got one hand on the ball. You can't grab it and stop the pass.
And the basket good, Thomas Skinner.
Rebels still pressing, that zone press, and works perfectly there. Hello.
Until they turn it back over again.
Right, until you turn it back over. They got to get back.
Wow. The Hawks have missed a lot of shots that should have gone.
Yep. That's frustrating for a team. You do all that work, you break the press, you get down there, you get the...
And Gage Berry would go to the line to shoot 2 more.
You get the look you want, and then you miss it. And then the Rebels come back on the other end, and they're at the line.
A lot of area to hit.
Yeah.
Nathan Clary in the game now for Parsons. And Barry makes the second one. Somehow Skinner stole the ball, and when I wasn't paying attention, evidently maybe the Hawks weren't paying attention either.
I got to be honest, I was head down looking at the numbers too.
I was writing down a score. Well, Rebels in the command right now, 14-3 with 28. Well, I was going to say 28 seconds, but that's the 30-second timeout rundown.
I think we just need another team member to talk to us in our ears and tell us who these, the names and numbers. So.
Another set of eyes. Huh?
Yes, another set of eyes, because it's good though that they're moving fast and doing those kind of things.
Hawks on 3! 1, 2, 3, Hawks!
So Wayne, where are the Hawks out of?
Sacopee.
Sacopee Valley?
Down what, like Hiram, down that way?
Okay, yep.
So I'm not sure the other towns involved in it, but I just remember Hiram.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's Hiram, Porter.
Yeah.
Maybe Brownfield. Not really sure if they go that far up or not. I'm not sure if they go over the bridge either to Baldwin. Oh.
The travel.
Oh, I thought they were calling the foul, but travel must have occurred first. And the Hawks have fallen back into a 2-3 defense. Change it up, see if the Rebels can adjust their offense to that. Oh, it works that time, although the Rebels, it's not really a bad look to take.
Ooh, he throws it away.
You know what the Rebels need to look to do now that the Hawks are in this 2-3 defense is they've got to, instead of running like a typical motion offense where there's a lot of freedom, pick and rolls, those kind of things, you really just want to overload a side. And by overloading a side, you make it essentially a 4-on-3.
Clary.
That's a good.
The 2.
The other thing you want to do is exactly what he did, which is attack the gaps. Oh.
Yeah, you got to give him a chance to turn around and.
It was a
12 push, double bonus.
more contact than we see in some of the NFL games these days.
They don't have helmets.
No, right. Who's that? 35.
Gage Wilson.
Gage Wilson going to the line for the Hawks.
16-3 with 1.8 seconds left.
You, as a coach, you hate seeing those last-minute fouls, especially on the other end of the court. Especially when they're in foul trouble to begin with.
Jerry says, I'm just going to hang on to this one.
Yeah, just as well.
Don't give them the ball, yeah. So at the end of the first quarter, Telstar Rebels 16, Sacopee Hawks 3.
I mean, the Rebels need to keep playing on offense the way they have. The only thing they need to do different is stop with the turnovers. You're ahead. There's no reason to force anything. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hawks come out and change up their defense like we saw at the end of the quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if they try pressing a little bit more. And that's when the Rebels just need to focus on not turning the ball over, because that's exactly what the press is for.
This game is brought to you by Western Hills Access Television, with a studio located here in Bethel, Maine. Channel 11 on the Spectrum system there, serving the towns of Norrie, Bethel, Greenwood, Woodstock, and actually West Paris. Or worldwide on the web at westernhillsaccesstelevision.org. And you can watch this game on our YouTube channel.
I remember when you were Channel 13. I remember Channel 4 and
Channel 4, yeah.
2, I think.
Yeah, we weren't 13, but 2, 4.
Yeah.
1302.
Okay, that's probably.
That's where the 13 came from.
But was it? You were Channel 4 for a long time, if I recall.
Yep. But we like 11.
Yeah. Anything but 13, I would say. The Hawks working the ball around here. Rebels in half-court man defense. That's what they've been falling back to after the zone press for the most part.
And out of bounds. Good defense by the Rebels. Caused a turnover.
Yep.
Billings back in the game with his 2 fouls. A little inbound for the Rebels.
His goal is probably to play as long as he can without picking up that 3rd foul in this quarter.
Dupuy.
Nice take. My advice to him would be look at the rim when you make that shot. But those are the kind of looks the Rebels want. Gives up baseline.
Oh, I don't know. That looked like mostly blocked to me, but from behind.
Yeah. And you know, as the Rebels defender, you you don't want to give up baseline in that case. You know, you want to angle yourself the other way and force the defender into the middle. So far, the Hawks are struggling from the free throw line. That's one
Jackson
for
Pablo, I think.
1 for 5 so far.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yep. Yeah, that's 1 for. Yeah, the official has to initiate this inbounds pass after a free throw. It's not like a standard shot. Oh,
Skinner's pass is intercepted by
Pomelo.
Yep. I could think of his first name. I couldn't think of his last name at first.
I think that went off his foot. He wish he got his foot out of his way there.
Okay, Zachary Doherty is in the game now, replacing Skinner.
Rebels staying in a man-to-man defense.
Oh, and that three rims in and out.
There was a little confusion on the defense, I think, there on the part of the Rebels.
Larry had the rebound on that.
So whether they were in a man or a zone, I think that caused that open look for the Hawks, but they got away with it.
Pass picked off by Barry.
And that's good aggressive defense there. I think that was Parsons on the D. Creating that turnover. Nice look.
Pass, Doherty.
Yeah.
Yep. Should have gone up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that 3 seconds resets when the ball hits the rim or when you get both feet out of the paint. Ooh, that's a travel.
Yep.
Yeah, if he'd got rid of it or gone up for the shot, he might have got away with that, but.
Jackson Parker in the game now for the Hawks, number 41.
As you see here, no rush on the Rebels' part, and the Hawks are in a 2-3 zone defense. So if you're Telstar, you don't need to force it. Just work the ball around, and when you get an open look and you get a guy down low like that, you take the shot.
And yeah, when you've got a Gage Barry on the other side for the weak side rebound,
right?
Put it up.
And the Rebels took good 20+ seconds off the clock.
Nice save, comes right to Doherty.
This is just a stall offense here by the Rebels. Really created to.
And that's a three for Clary.
Yeah, that's just created to get them to come out of their zone defense, but
travel. Get the ball hung up on the side, couldn't get it down.
But the Rebels should continue to run that offense because again, they're in no rush. So all they're gonna do is pass the ball around. When they get an open look like that, you take it. But Barry's been making most of those tonight.
Rebels get the turnover. Back to Barry. Barry. Another one.
He wanted the and one. I don't think they're giving it to you in this week.
I've seen that same play be called an offensive foul at this level.
Right. I think that foul's on.
Foul goes on Parsons, his first.
And so They're not shooting because it's quarter change, correct?
What's that?
They're not shooting 2 now because of the quarter
Right,
change,
right.
because it's per quarter.
Every quarter's 5.
As opposed to half.
Right.
And then, you know, going to the 1-and-1. I agree, that has sped things up, although I think it changes how you play the game at the end of the game.
It does.
When you're down just a few and you want to get to that 1-and-1.
That foul was on Barry, his second. And there's a 3 by number 41, who is?
Jackson Parker.
Up and down. Yep.
Didn't get rid of it quick enough.
Norton in for Barry.
The Rebels going with a smaller lineup here. Straight. It's a good look by the Hawks. They just didn't get it to go. That was number 3, Carter Pierce.
Dupuy.
Over the back.
21 white, push.
Foul goes on Doherty.
Yeah, that's just kind of a push in the back there.
His first foul, but it shows that the Rebels have made 4 fouls this quarter again.
So we'll be shooting 2 here soon. I mean, the trade-off, they're playing good aggressive defense, but you do want to, you don't want to be.
Ooh, travel.
You don't want to be sending the other team to the line right now, especially when you're ahead. You know, the best thing for the Hawks is to shoot free throws when you get points and no time coming off the clock.
The Hawks haven't committed a foul this quarter.
Now you think you jinxed it. And that's 24 Camden Loud for the Hawks with the foul. There's some confusion on the Hawks there. They were supposed to be in a 2-3 zone, but their center was playing man-to-man defense. And we could hear the coach. That's a nice steal. Oh, it's a good steal by Parsons.
And that was number 2 that made the basket there, McKittrick, and I didn't even see him come into the game. So somehow he snuck in past me. Well, I've been looking down at my score sheet again.
Yes, right. Comes in and makes a difference right away.
Yep. Dupuy, no good.
Good look, just a little short. But I mean, the Rebels took some time off the clock, worked the ball around good, and they got a decent look, and that's what you want.
That 3 is rebounded by Dupuy. I noticed the Hawks came out further on their defense that time, too.
Yeah, and they're going to have to, because otherwise the Rebels are just going to...
There's Dupuy for a 3.
Just going to pass the ball around and make their open shots, apparently.
It's a long 3.
Yes, it was.
Rebounded.
Hold on. Give me 1 inside. Do subs.
It's 50, Brandon Croto going in for 41, Jackson Parker for the Hawks. And I have no idea who just went in for the Rebels.
Hunter Winslow just went in, number 34. The little bit of backcourt action.
I think so.
28-7. Rebels with the commanding lead at this point.
Nice pick. Got number 3 open, but not able to convert.
Yeah, the Hawks have had to take some decent shots, and they've hit a lot off the rim, but nothing's going in.
Yeah. And the Rebels are, for the most part, playing good defense, so. There's another good look on the Hawks. It just doesn't go down. Need a little more arc on the shot. There you go. That's
Number 3.
and number 3 is Carter Peer.
Winslow.
Oh,
Rebounded
nice.
by McKittrick.
Run amongst 2 Hawks defenders there, and he beat him out for the rebound.
Doherty with the rebound, puts it up, off the rim. And I think dribbles out of bounds, so I think it's going to be Rebel ball.
I got to say, Wayne, I think the Rebels are doing a good job crashing the offensive boards. They're more aggressive, and they want the ball more right now. That's why they're going to get their 3rd attempt here.
Yep. One of the first games we did, they were not crashing the boards.
No.
And that's the end of the first half with the Telstar Rebels 28, Sacopee Hawks 9. We'll be back for the second half action in about 10 minutes. See you then. Now you get your lunch. Okay, we are back here for some live Telstar basketball here on December 28th, 2023. I'm Wayne Howe, and with me commentary is Andy Whitney, camera, Brooks Morton. Technical ability, Josh Morton keeping us all online. Well, the Rebels took a commanding lead this first half. We'll have to see if there are any changes in strategy by either team on the second half.
Yeah, I mean, the Hawks played a 2-3 zone most of the second, and I mean, if they want any chance of coming back, they're going to have to come out of that because the Rebels can just pass the ball around. And it looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. And we'll see if the top of the zone. Well, if you're Telstar, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
The only really adjustment to make is the Hawks, if you're going to stay in the 2-3 zone, is you're going to have those top guys come out and stop those passes that the Rebels can.
There's a 3.
Yeah, by number
4. Berkowitz.
So we'll see how they do it here. Telstar, again, no rush. You're going to take your time, get the look you want if you're Telstar.
Another travel.
He did the pump fake, and he just shuffled his feet during that.
Looks to me like probably Hunter Winslow is going to be going in for Dupuy the next whistle.
Well, Telstar taking up where they left off with the fouls. Telstar's doing a man. They switched there on the pick and roll. It was a good switch.
Rebound by Skinner. Parsons now looks around. Back into Skinner.
Nice look.
To Barry.
Nice pass. That's a good job by Skinner. Keep that ball up high, and the Rebels have a height advantage right now with Skinner and Barry in there.
Well, we have another foul of the Rebels.
That's his second foul in the last 30 seconds.
And that may be about 3 on Parsons. It is.
Yep.
Looks like Norton's getting ready to report in for him.
Oh. Rebels still in a half-court man defense here. It's worked well for him so far.
You know, their man-to-man defense is much better than last year's.
Yeah. That was for Berkowitz, right?
Yeah, I think it was number 4 again, yep. Where's our statistician?
I know.
He's watching this. I'll come into Skinner, puts it up.
Nice rebound by Barry.
Barry.
Oh, nice putback. Hey, he's doing well. He must be leading the Rebels with offense, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
But they're high quality, high percentage shots, so that's what you got to take. Hawks tried to force it in there. A couple Rebel defenders right at the top of the key, and Barry's wide open. I wish he just turned around and put that up.
Picks it up off the floor. Back out to Parsons.
He kind of did that extra half fake there and gave the Hawks time to get in position defensively.
Shot by Billings, no good.
Norton coming in for Parsons now. Yeah. We'll see what the Hawks can do if their shooting improves. I mean, that was one of the killers for them. They just missed a lot of shots, even high-quality shots.
Good defense by Billings. Gets it out to Winslow.
Dangerous.
Head to Norton. Oh! Use the backboard.
Yes, use the backboard. Hey, he had the look they wanted. The Rebels steal. I don't know. I think the Hawks just kind of give the ball away sometimes for no reason, Wayne. I'm not sure. Oh, in and out.
Oh! Rebound, Billy.
Nice look. Billings did a good job getting around. His momentum was taking him out of bounds. He spun around, and 34 was cutting right to the hoop. They got a good shot, just didn't go down. Nice move. And that was a good move by Berkowitz. He was quick to the basket, got around the Rebel defender, but the Rebels got back in time to stop the easy layup. Nice look. Now that's a good shot for the Rebels. Can't complain about the quality of that look. Just didn't go down. Ooh, that's going to be a technical.
No, that's going to be bad.
Now it's going to be 2 technicals.
Both of them are out. Done here. 34 white, 50 blue.
Wow. That's an ejection, Wayne.
Yep. I have not seen an ejection in the JV game. I don't think my entire broadcasting career.
Usually there's technical fouls issued there and maybe some warnings. I think that's a little quick to an ejection, but you know, I mean, when you're playing sports, it's physical. Things get a little emotional. There has to be a little leeway for that. You can't tolerate too much, but so we'll see how they work this out.
I don't know.
So what Brooks is questioning is it looks like the Rebels have sent their player who was ejected straight to the locker room, and the Hawks, excuse me, have their player sitting on the bench still. So we're not sure if it was the coach's decision to send the Rebels to send the coach to the Rebel player to the locker room, or if that's protocol here.
With those ejected, you have to leave the work area. So I say they can stay on the court. They just don't realize that they can stay on the bench. Just no more issues from them, please. And thank you. All right.
I think it had to do with whether he would have to leave the court area.
Yep. So it sounds like they're going to allow him to stay on the bench, but they're not to go on the court. That's what I got out of that. Is that sound like what you?
That's what I think I heard. Yep. They don't really have a place for him just to go.
I suppose, especially probably the away team, they'd have to. I mean, here at Telstar, there's no visitor team locker room, so they're just using the girls' locker room. So I guess it's going to be side out, and I imagine it's Hawks ball here because they had possession, I think, at the time. Is that correct?
I think so.
Of course, we don't have any Gene Steratore or anything to go to check on our rules. And
Pressure! Full pressure! Let's go!
oh, good job not traveling there by Barry. He looked up and saw the white jersey, but there were 5 Hawks defenders in the middle there.
I think Orton could have taken the shot, decides not to. It's into Barry again, no good.
Good look by Barry, just didn't go.
Travel. Yep. So Telstar player can come back. He's just got his. I don't think they can send one to a locker room, one not.
Yes, yeah. So it looks like Telstar players come back, which is probably the right thing to do from a
Foul goes on Barry.
Support your team kind of perspective.
35. That's 5 persons. Oh, yeah, shooting 2 anyway.
Well,
It's the fourth foul on Barry.
Hawks
And
shooting 2 from here on out. For this quarter, at least. That's Cooper Berkowitz at the line.
by Berkowitz.
Yeah. Missed the free throws, but made the three-pointer. The Hawks are 2 for 8 from the line, which is not a good percentage. I'm sure the coach is going to be talking about that.
Coach Wilson for the Rebels have called a 30-second timeout.
You know, with a couple minutes left here in the third, I wouldn't be surprised if they take Barry out of the game because he is in foul trouble at this point.
I think I saw Doherty going to the table, but
Yep.
I'm not sure.
I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. I mean, you got a big lead at this point. You might as well save them. If the game gets closer, you put them into the fourth. But
Yeah, Doherty is in.
Even with Barry out, the Rebels still, I think, have a little bit of a size advantage. And they were still fairly successful earlier in the game with Barry on the bench. If I'm the Rebels, I just keep passing it around like they're doing here and make the Hawks come out. Nice board.
Skinner!
Yeah, it's good board by the Rebels. Good.
Rebels going back to full court press.
Not sure if we have the stats, but the Rebels have got to be out rebounding the Sacopee by quite a bit, especially on the offensive boards.
Jump ball. Rebel ball.
So you were saying, Wayne, you don't think you've ever seen an ejection in a JV game?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I have either. I can't fault the official too much, but I personally probably would have just called a couple of technical fouls and left it at that. But
Rebound by Doherty, but now it's going to be 3 seconds. Yeah. He gets the rebound, kind of stands there, then he passes, then he stands there. And it doesn't take long for 3 seconds to happen.
Ooh. Billings on that defensive play kind of looked like a Patriots cornerback with the pass coming in, and he just needed to turn around and see the ball. And that's something that they'll learn and get better at. But defensively, they're always the coaches are always trying to teach you to stay between your man and the basket, but you also need to keep your man in sight and keep the ball in sight. It doesn't matter if you're on offense or defense, you always need to know where the basketball is. Because if Billings turns around and sees that, he's got an easy steal because that was not a good pass on the part of the Hawks.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, hop.
When we have instant replay, we can go back and draw that up, right? Next year, maybe.
Oh, yeah, and you want a telecaster?
Yeah, a telecaster, exactly. Although my handwriting's pretty terrible, I'm not sure I'd be good with a telecaster. I can barely do those electronic signatures. Well, Rebels defense holds up.
Oh, yeah. Nice one. Nice save by Doherty.
Yeah. Right to Skinner.
Right to Skinner.
The Rebels have been doing a good job for the most part, getting the looks they want, and some have gone, some haven't. But this right here is an example of when you're up and those free throws potentially could kill you, because these are potential points for the Hawks with no time coming off the clock.
Foul is on Skinner, his first.
Tyler Dusick at the line. Another couple of misses there. needed a little bit better angle on that shot.
Fouls on Parsons. Is that going to be 4 or 5?
45.
Well, we're about to find out.
4, yes.
Might have a sub coming in for him here.
So a couple of Rebels in foul trouble here in the third quarter.
This be Seth Dupuis coming in for Parsons, it looks like. And number 30, Connor Gauthier coming in for number 21, Tyler Dusick. Or, excuse me, 25. That is Jackson Pomelo.
Rebel ball.
That was 35 at the line. Gage Wilson.
Yeah,
And
Rebels have been fortunate that the Hawks haven't been hitting their foul shots.
yes, very fortunate. My stats right there have that.
Have the Rebels even taken a foul shot?
I don't think they have. And the Hawks are 2 for 12.
Doherty.
I mean, the Hawks are shooting less than 20% from the free throw line. And that's, if I'm the Hawks coach, we're working on free throws a lot next practice.
Berkowitz. How about a third foul on, yeah. Skinner. A little brain cramp
Yeah.
there.
And here's Berkowitz at the line again.
2.
And their struggles continue.
Yeah, Clary now in for Skinner. Well, I think Skinner's only got 2 fouls. I could have sworn he's got 3, but okay.
Well, don't
take
tell
2.
the officials.
We'll take 2.
No, they're
35, got that one.
yeah, I mean, the Hawks, you know, 2 for 14 now from the line. I mean, if they were just shooting 60%, which is more than obtainable, you know, at this level, as a team, for sure, you know, even if they're shooting 50%, you're looking at another 8 or so points on the board. And if you put another 8 points on the board, at least you're within reach. I mean, it's still not a super close game, but you're at least within reach. And who knows, momentum-wise, how that always can shift things.
Right.
Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3, Hawks.
I think you're right, Wayne. I'm not sure the Rebels have taken a free throw.
I don't think they've been to the line. Oh, wait a minute. No, they have. Barry has. I got it written down here.
Okay.
He's made 2.
Oh, well,
So, short memory.
yeah.
But I think he is the only one that's been on. He's been on the line twice.
It's better than my memory, then.
I had the paper in front of me.
Wayne, when you played ball, was it more of a jump ball more?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep. Every time there was a jump ball, you jumped it. You didn't just alternate. But that's Berkowitz.
With 2. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh, cool. Travel.
You know, if he goes up and shoots it, I think they give it, you know, but that's
Yep.
where you're allowed that half a step in the movement of shooting, but you're not allowed it. Right.
Well, Brooks, thanks for reminding the folks how long ago it was that I played basketball.
When you did jump balls every time?
Every time, every quarter.
Yeah. You know, I never got a chance to play like that, and part of me wishes we had.
When I coached middle school, we had to spend a lot of time on jump balls because they happen a lot.
Yeah.
It would have been a lot easier if I hadn't had to.
Yeah. Well, I suppose if you have a significant height advantage on your team, then you probably get a big jump ball advantage. So I would say doing it this way probably helps even that out a little.
Billings to inbound for the Rebels. Doherty puts up a 3, I think.
Yeah. I just need a little more arc on it.
Berkowitz, I think, has been the biggest scorer for the Hawks.
He's looking at 11 points, I think, right now. What I've got, I do have to, as a disclaimer, I did miss the first 2 points of the game, so I don't know who scored those. But I've got him as 11 right now as we stand.
And another layup.
Another 2. Well, Rebels, again, take your time on offense and, you know, don't shoot it till you get the look you want.
Travel.
And don't do that. We've got
White subs come in.
21 going to the bench, Tyler Dusek. I'm not sure who is coming in. I believe it was 30, Connor Gonthier, for the Hawks. And it looked like 33 Billings was going to the bench for the Rebels. Nice D-leg.
Ooh. I thought that should be white.
I thought that was off Blue's knee here.
Yes, knocked right off his knee.
Berkowitz drove to the hoop there, and Doherty did a good job stepping off his man and getting his hand in the lane to cause what I think should have been a turnover.
Yeah. Barry's back in the game for the Rebels with his 4 fouls.
Yep. I imagine the coach told him to go in, you know, play your game, but be careful. You know, we don't want you fouling.
Don't throw the ball away.
Yes.
I got 15.
The Falcons tried the Hawks, excuse me, tried the give and go, and it just wasn't a good pass. I am getting a little confused because we got Mountain Valley, who's also usually blue, and they're the Falcons, and then we've got the Sacopee, who's also blue, and they're the Hawks. So
you have trouble with birds?
I get my bird species confused quite often. Long shot. You're the Rebels. You're up. You don't need to take that shot. Oh.
He's done, I think.
Is that 45 or 35?
45.
Oh,
Yeah, Parsons is fouled out of the game. He'll be replaced by Skinner.
Well, Rebels going with a little bit taller lineup here, which, you know, I think has served them fairly well. You just got to take care of the ball. This is Berkowitz at the line again.
Short.
Well, there's a miss and a violation. Oh, the violation's violation's on White, so.
Oh, a violation on an air ball.
Yeah, so the Hawks are going to get another look at the shot. So. Still with another miss on the free throw line.
Okay, Rebel ball. 38-24, Rebels by something like 14.
Yeah, I mean, the Rebels have been in command of the game the whole time, but it's still within reach if the Hawks go on a run here. But if the Rebels play the way they should have no issues closing this game out. Nice look underneath there by Doherty to Gage. Didn't go, but I mean, it's a good look. Rebels did a good job, took a lot of time off the clock, worked the ball around. Nothing wrong with that possession on Telstar's perspective. Good. Hawks are going to have to press it. Rebels got to do a better job getting the boards there. Poor rebounding led to that foul.
Foul goes on Norton. His second. 3 fouls for the Rebels again this quarter. They're working towards their 5 again.
Yep.
41 just made his foul shot.
41 is Jackson Parker.
Billings in for Clary. Rebound Barry. Out to Skinner.
Oh, that's a dangerous pass.
Yep, ball. Yep.
You know, Telstar, you want to work the ball around to the wing and make that entry pass from the wing. It's just a better angle. Telstar still doing a pretty good job keeping on with their man defense here, and you know, the Hawks are going to really have to press if they're going to try to make up these 13 points in 3.5 minutes. Nice look there.
Norton puts up 3
Nice look,
long,
just a little long.
but he gets his own rebound on the other side of the court.
Yeah, that's a long rebound, but a good job staying with it. It's a little short. Well, Rebels got a couple chances there, and they just didn't go. But again, they succeeded in taking good time off the clock. Uh-oh.
And that's going to be it for Barry.
Yep, that's going to be 5. Berkowitz going to the line again.
And also, that's the 4th foul now, team foul for the Rebels. So 1 more, and the same thing's going to happen. This happened in the quarters 1, 2, and 3.
Yep, they'll be shooting 2 every time.
Dupuis back in the game. McKittrick into the game.
Looks like Isaiah Nielsen coming out of the game for the Hawks.
Second one is good.
Oh, he was open on the wing there. Just that was what we were talking about earlier. You always got to have your eye on the ball. He just wasn't looking. Oh, good steal by Skinner.
I think Skinner's going to go to the line. He'll be the 2nd foul shooter for the Rebels tonight.
Yeah.
Blue, 24, in use.
Fouls on 24. He's 3rd. That's Camden Loud. Or Load. Or Loud. L-O-W-D.
Like I said, they'll just dock your pay if you get it wrong. Missed there for Skinner. Ooh. Looked like it almost slipped out of his hand there. This is the Hawks' ball, but they don't want to inbound it apparently. Telstar still pressing here. Hawks do a good job breaking it. Oh.
White, 33.
All goes on Billings. His fourth.
Berkowitz going to the line again, and more, more free throws, point opportunities for the Hawks, and no time coming off the clock. Not what the Rebels want.
And he gets his rebound. Now McKittrick's leaning on his back.
That's enough to drive a coach crazy.
Or announces too.
Or announces, yes.
At least this one.
Yeah. Rebels have been stuck on 38. I mean, they're only up 11 here, and that's a, we could be looking at, well, not now, but we could have been looking at a single digit deficit here.
The Rebels scored 28 points in the first half. They scored 10 in a quarter and a half.
Right? And you expect maybe a little less scoring when you're running, that kind of offense where you're just trying to take time off the clock, but you do still have to attack the basket at a certain point. And you can't have the senseless turnovers in the front court.
Travel.
Like that.
Yeah.
You see the Rebel complaining about being hit on the head, but as the official said, he wasn't wrong. The travel occurred first. So.
They have a carries with the Rebel ball.
And it's a 10-point game, Wayne. 2 minutes left.
I know it. I know it.
And the Rebels have a couple of their leading scorers on the bench for foul trouble. So.
Yeah, they fouled out. That's what the kind of foul trouble they're
right,
in.
yes, exactly.
Now Berkowitz, he'll go all the way if you let him.
Yep, I think that's a good call. I think it went off Berkowitz's foot. And I'm wondering here if he hit his head maybe when he fell on the court. It's kind of what it looks like to me. It's Elliot Norton. The Hawks taking a full timeout here.
Timeout, blue coat, 60 seconds.
It's like we got Doherty checking in the game here for the Rebels.
Yes.
I'm not sure who else. Well, it's a little closer here at the end than I think it should be, but the Rebels are putting some of their regular players back in, I suppose. And then
the ones that haven't fouled out.
The ones that haven't fouled out. I mean, they've committed over 15 team fouls this game, if I've done the math correct, right? They've been at least 5 in every. Oh yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. That's right. Yeah, 20. Over 20 fouls in a game. That's a lot of fouls.
And the other team hasn't made 5 on any quarter.
No, I'm not sure if they've committed 5 the whole game.
Yeah, I think so, but not very many. So Rebels need to protect a little bit here.
Yep. Less than 2 minutes here. Just take your time. You got 10 seconds to cross half court. Use 8 of them. Oh.
Yeah, the Hawks extended their pressure.
Yep, and that's the point of extending your pressure defensively, is to cause those kind of turnovers. Berkowitz going to the line again. You know, one thing that the Hawks are doing better, and particularly Berkowitz is doing better than the Rebels, is going to the basket in that fashion, and he's drawing a lot of fouls because of it. They just haven't made many foul shots.
Yep, that was Billings has fouled out of this game. He's what, like the 4th Rebel to foul out, I think?
Yeah, at least 3. Well, I think we have 3
had one
foul
that was
outs and 1 ejected.
Ejected, yeah. We're down 4 players regardless.
I don't know that I've seen more than 2 players foul out in a game very often, so. Rebels again get lucky that they just didn't make their free throws. Oh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That's pretty nitpicky there, if you ask me.
Foul goes on Skinner. He's second.
And Berkowitz at the line again.
Single digit lead now.
Yep.
Eight-point lead. That's it for the Rebels.
I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see a extend over half court here for defense here on the Hawks. Yeah, they're going to do a half court trap. Rebels do break it there. That's a reach. It's a rare foul on the Hawks.
Yeah. Clary to inbound for the Rebels.
But this is that time of game where almost you get down to where the 1-and-1 would almost be handy for the Hawks, because you put the guy at the line, you hope they miss, and then you get the ball back. And whereas now it's just an inbounds, and stay out of the corner though. They got to stay out of the corner.
Jump ball's going to be Rebels' possession.
Now we're under a minute here.
That's the good thing.
Yeah, that's the good.
If you're a Rebel fan.
If you're a Rebel fan, right? They're in a the Hawks are in a 2-3 zone. Rebels run a couple cross screens. Get the ball inbounded. Skinner. Not a bad look, but he had the time and the size to go up straight. And you know, next time you just try to plant your feet. Plant your feet and go up straight. Well, and that's the thing is here that the Hawks have to commit another whole foul to put the Rebels at the line, and when they go to the line, they'll be shooting 2, not the 1-and-1. So
that foul's on Berkowitz, his third.
Legal screen, I think, is what they called.
Okay, well, it wasn't on Elliott. No, it was on
No, it was on, yep, McKintrick. Yeah,
first I called it offensive, thinking that. Oh!
Right by Skinner. I thought he had it for a second. It's 41 with 2, Jackson Parker.
Okay, so Elliott now go to the line to shoot 2.
Yep.
Rebels with a 6-point lead with 6.8 seconds left. Rebel fans can breathe a little bit easier now.
I mean, a couple of 3-pointers though, Wayne. We got to make
6.8 seconds. Come on.
Well, they got to make these free throws really put the icing on the cake. Ooh, in and out.
They're not going to let them come up the court like they did you on that second game.
I hope not, but
don't foul, and they didn't.
Oh. Yeah, that's frustrating. Good defense by Skinner. Rebels keeping the pressure on, as they should in this case. You know, took a couple seconds off the clock.
Somebody should have no.
Somebody's got to get back for the Rebels. I mean, he's got to take the three. No, you got to take the three.
So, Rebels squeaked out, as it is, a win on this first game here, 38-34 over the Hawks of Sacopee. You want to do an unofficial scoring first?
Yeah, sure. So I've got an unofficial score. Jackson Parker with 6 points, Gage Wilson with 2 points, Connor Gonthier with 2 points, Jackson Pomelo with 1 point, Bradley Dyer with 2 points, Cooper Berkowitz with 1, 4, 6, 9, 11.
You count funny, but
13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points.
okay, so he led all the scores then. Officially for the Rebels, we have Gage Berry with 16, Thomas Skinner with 8, Hunter McKittrick with 2, Nathan Clary 5, Seth Dupuis 5, Zach Doherty 2. And that brings us to the end of this first game. Stay tuned. About 15 minutes, we'll be back for the varsity boys versus the Sacopee Hawks. See you then.
Now I gotta go.